You true family blessing to each and every one. They in the car sit down and hold a meds and a pray. What a go on in the island of ours, the beautiful island called Jamaica. And I observe all these changes, these new law they are bringing in parliament, and these law that they are upgrading relating to the crime thing, hoping that it would solve or reduce crime. And I've noticed all the law that they are upgrading or anything. None of these law benefit poor people. None of these law benefit poor people. I may go in at that further on. But not only that it don't benefit poor people, but none of these law that they are bringing in not gonna solve the crime thing, because longer sentence is ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna solve the known crime. Let's take for America, for example, where them a sentence people to all 100 and a year in a prison. Have it stopped people from kill? No, it don't. Have it stopped people from commit crime? No, it don't. So whatsoever they are doing not gonna work, because you have two set of people, will commit crime, You have a person will do it because of wants, and them wants will make them easily influenced by others. And you have a set of people where do it because they like the status that come with it. So regardless of whatsoever financial position them find themselves in, them will go still do crime, because for them it's not about wants, it's about the status that come with it, that it give them. So make we touch on the people them where I do it out of wants. Because the people them where I do it out of wants, until you provide something for them we can create opportunity for them where they can see a way out, where them can work, opportunity create where them can get to work and work themselves out of them situation and don't have to turn to crime as a means of survival. And not only in financial help, a lot of them need counseling. A lot of them need counseling to redirect the mind in different from how them view things, make them see things from a different point of view. Because some of the time we grew up in the ghetto and we only know one thing and see one thing from the day we born till now. So we only see things just from that point of view, and we don't see things no other way. If somebody trouble us one way, we know for deal with it, and not through violence, because that's the way we born and come see it a deal with it in the ghetto or in the garrison. And that's the way we know how. So we need somebody to redirect our mind and show us a different way of dealing with our disagreements and conflict. And until politicians start pre things on them the level they are, then crime non-stop. Not just in Jamaica, but all over the world where you have people who grew up in a garrison and get no opportunity and them something there, because even if you go out there, so you go look at job and you present certain address to people who are providing the job, they don't interested, because once you present a address to them, a stereotype come with the address there. So that's one of the first thing we need to solve if we want to talk about cut down crime at Jamaica. Is about creating opportunity for people. It's about creating opportunity for people, and when people can get opportunity, people, nobody no need have to come around and honestly try to slay people mind by telling people that, yo, me give you this your money, or oh, me give you this your money and you got to take out this your person, and for me I take contract killing, and all of them that's up there, yeah. And at the same time, yes, the situation where we might drive if we do certain things make we easy to be influenced. But the youth them need to know this, but like me say, remember, if them know one thing from the ghetto, they on the way, them can know something, unless not we redirect them mind and show them something different from where them accustomed to from how the ghetto. Because when we can show them, say, all right, here what, don't care what, there are certain line we do not cross, regardless of why. Don't care the struggle and sufferation that we are going through. We don't cross certain line. But I realize what going on in the world, and now people don't put value on life. Even society itself don't put value on life, because if society did put value on life, then in a certain country or a certain place, them still would not execute people. You saw me there. So them can't put value on life. If you did put value on life, certain things, you wouldn't give police gun for go kill people out there. Yeah. So there's a whole heap of things need to correct, not just in Jamaica, but all over the world, for us to have a rethink and how we go about a lot of things in life. Yeah. And make we even touch on Jamaica. And when we gain our independence from the British, when we gain our so-called independence from the British, yeah. Look at England compared to Jamaica, the size of England compared to Jamaica. And they don't give their police gun to rule their people. And they give us gun to rule in a Jamaica. Yeah. Remember, our population is way smaller than them in Aya. So two way I look at that. For them to bring in the gun and not free them I give, we I sell them I sell. So at the same time, them I do that, it a build up them economy. Because I sell them I sell Jamaica a gun and not free them I give Jamaica the gun. So the gun where them sell I help build up their economy. The second is for us to destroy our one another. That is the second thing. And the same thing I go on even today. And until we wake up as a people, until we wake up and see what their objective is for us to destroy one another, because they have tried it, and we survive it, They have tried to destroy us, and we have come through it without they destroy us. So right now what they are doing is to get us to destroy our own self. Yeah, man, let's look on even further on the gun. Gun only make for one thing, Gun only make for one thing. And gun only made to kill. Gun only made to kill. So go back to this now. If you have a problem and you keep on getting rid of the symptom of the problem, you're going to still have the problem. If you want to get rid of the problem, then you cut down the tree from the root and the problem go away, not the symptom. So if gun tap make and they clean up the gun them from out of the street them, here, there and everywhere, then there goes the solution of gun problem. But you notice what go on in America, even when they try to change the law or anything relating to gun problem, the gun lobby is against it. They don't want nothing change. Because one, it's a big part of the economy. That's for one. For two, they are keeping the gun in the name of so they might protect property and life and other issue. But let's even go back further and look at those law. When those law was made, it wasn't for me and you are the local or the normal person, you know. It was made for the rich. It was made for the rich. Whether them thief or acquire it or wherever where them got them get it. So the law was made for them. So when them say them have rights to bear harm, the law was made for them to protect them wealth, to buy gun to protect them wealth. Because poor people couldn't buy gun. Poor people couldn't buy a gun, you know. So the law was made for rich people to protect them wealth. So what the law was made for, that law is not irrelevant to the day, because anybody can walk in a store now and buy a gun as long as you have a clean record. You can walk in a store and buy a gun. And that's why it's so much killing. But let's come back locally to Jamaica, because Jamaica is where I'm mostly interested in, because our place, in order to solve the gun crime and whole heap of them things that we are going in a Jamaica now, we have to take a very drastic measure. And in my opinion, and if I should get the country to run, the first thing I would do, you know, if I want to solve the gun crime, you know, I would invest in all the technology where there is we can invest in to clean up all the gun off the street. All the illegal gun we out upon the street. Use the technology to find them. And when I find these guns and clean them up off the street, then I would secure our border more. So it's hard for it to come through. And then when I do that, I reduce police gun, the amount of police who carry weapon, and only let special force have weapon. And see the amount of killing we stop in the country, both by police and by bad man or gunman. Because let's look at this even from another angle. Let's look at this even from another angle. If me a police, you know, or me a bad man, you know, and me stand up here, so, you know, and a police come up to me as a gunman and say, don't move. And I'm me at the police. And I see that man shake. I when you know have a weapon on him, you know, I tell him don't move and he shift, you know. I go shoot him in fear of my life, because I want to preserve my life, you know. So me not take no chance, you know. And vice versa is the same thing. The bad man have him gun and him buck up on the police and him know said him the police, if the police get the chance I shoot the police or shoot him, him a go take the first chance because him wanna preserve for him life. He don't wanna die. So him a go preserve for him life. So all the way when you look at the common denominator now, is the gun that come in place. So if you want to solve loads of killing or loads of crime in a Jamaica, then you have to get rid of the gun, not just by the illegal gun we out there and so, but also yes, not just illegal gun, but also the gun were used by the police or even by the soldier. Even by the soldier, because like I mentioned, gonna only make for one thing, and is to kill. So if you put emphasis on preserving life, then the less gun you make available in the society, in both illegal and legal, then the likely chance of people killed by gun reduce dramatically. So that's when me I say a blessing. So yes, go back to the law them where them a upgrade or a change now in a House of Parliament, and like me say, none of the law them where them a change and benefit poor people. If you want change a law for benefit poor people, one of the law where you can change, top charge people for so-called indecent language, because 90% of time or more percentage, a percentage could be higher, of poor people, them a bring go a court for so-called indecent language, because you are truly cannot express ourselves in word when we frustrate so much. We use what you'd call a indecent language to show our frustration. Or we use our indecent language to show happiness. Use both way. Instead bring out whole heap of words, we just use one expression and is what you would call indecent language for sure the type of mood we are in. And most the poor people do that. So are we them a drag before the court? Yeah. So there is one law can change to benefit poor people. The next law can change to benefit poor people. Let's talk about land title. Land title. Look how much people, almost every family, and even piece of bushland at Jamaica, no care how poor they have, some relative in their family have land. And these land have no title, none at all. And if you figure try if you look about a title, the amount of money you have to pay if you look about that title. And if you even go through the government program where them bring in you now, the length of time that I take for look about, why don't they bring in something make it easier for look about the title and take less time, put a time period on it so people can get the title where they can bring to the bank and use the title, borrow money and try if turn it for make them life better. There is a next law we can benefit poor people. And next law we want MP on the opposition side, a Lambert in him, a campaign for how much you know for stop charge people for him so much over bank fee. There is a next law where you can change it if you benefit poor people, because it don't affect the rich, because the rich can manage to pay. But poor people who have them little money in a bank, and every minute them a fee charge them fee. Some of the time, by the time you get round to hit fee, if you say, all right, me have one money here, so I'm go check the bank, the whole light done gone out in a fee. So there are some law where them can change in a parliament for benefit poor people, but they not do that. None of the law where them a change now benefit poor people. So if you care so much about the poor, why don't you do things to help the poor? And those are the questions I'm asking. Those are the questions I'm asking when it comes to our politicians. Yeah. But as I mean, a long time, I don't rate politics. Long time, not just Jamaica, but politics in general over the world, because politics full of the most bias and impartiality. Politics. So that's why I don't rate politics. And plenty of time me and somebody a reason and we look at somebody and say, say America war with Jamaica. And people are say, what you mean by that? America, me no know about that. And me say, you might don't know about that, but let me refresh your mind. As a little boy, I grew up in a 79 Haiti, which go down as the bloodiest election in a Jamaican history. As a little boy, I would never forget that. I would never forget that. And them the time me a little boy and you reach double figure. So that we just show you how young I was. And when I see what going down and analyze the entire thing as a little boy, I fear walk them the time my mother pregnant in a hospital to give birth to massively in a fear walk nearly 3 miles just to get half pound of sugar, and you can't buy half pound of sugar alone. You have to buy it with caramel just to get it. And what was happening in them the time that you manly did a link up with communists, them the time the whole of the Soviet Union run by Russia. And Cuba was a part of it, and through Manley did a link up with Cuba, and America never want him to link up with them. And when them confront him about him, say them can't tell him who to choose as him friend. The people them pay whosoever them fi pay for lock down the warehouse them and starve the entire country, make people can't get nothing for heat and shipping no much gun. And from this gun crime I get out of control in a Jamaica, start get out of control. Shipping no much gun for fight out the opposition party, for fight out the party when in power. Yeah. And the history go down the bloodiest election ever in a Jamaican history. And as soon as the next party win, the following day you can get almost everything in a shop for buy. And I remember that as a little boy, when you buy flour full of worm, because to them have it up in the him hide so long. It take up worm. And those are the things why as a little boy I analyze that and say I cannot rate politics. Because politics is not fair. Politics is not adjusting. And you see it demonstrate time and time over this world. Say politics is not a fair thing. Your friend, the people them will claim to say that them run the world are in a power. Them friend can get away with murder. And if somebody put a foot wrong, who them don't do 'em as them friend or as them enemy, you hear them come down pan that person, even want to war that person, or war that country. And them friend I get away with murder. You see, you can see it a play out right here now in between Israel and the Palestine. You can see it a play out between Russia where the country name with them and Russia in a conflicts right here now. My name can't remember the name. But the country where them and Russia. When the war just start, and so much people never did a kill like we had them a slaughter right now in Israel and Palestine. And you hear much somebody come out and talk about them for charge Russia for war crime and everything and the amount of people Israel a slaughter right now in a Palestine, and I don't hear one somebody come out and say him Israel for charge war crime. So these are the things where I personally analyze and don't read politics, and I know nobody tell me these are me I follow nobody. May I tell you as far as it go back to? From 79, 80, them the time me a lick a bit of boy. Name reach double figure age yet. So that just to show you from them time they owe me a look into things I have. Yeah? So those are the things why I don't read politics. And when you look on the bloody election in a Jamaica history, when them shipping the gun for fight out the party if you put the next one in a power. And from this, Jamaica never recover from gun. And from this, Jamaica never recover from gun, you know. Yeah? And if you have a gun down there, so and every time you come up here, so run up arm with your big gun. How you think me go pray for though? Me go pray if you get a gun by any means or any, you know, that mean when you're running for me next time, me can defend myself too, you know. And at this, so make the gun thing start spread. Your neighbor have a gun, or the neighboring community have a gun and a running pan you every time you pray if you get a gun if you defend yourself against them. Yeah? And that's why we in the state where we in right now in Jamaica in the gun thing. Yeah? So at them there's something that we want to resolve here. At them there's something that we not shy away from having these conversations and be frank and although you will make some people uncomfortable here, but from the truth, you know, here, we have to speak the truth, you know. Here. There's a saying, go speak the truth and the truth shall set you free. Yeah, and that's why I cannot shy away from the truth here. When the truth need to speak here, I will speak it here. So at them the thing that me talk about, and the whole the way Jamaica can reduce in gun crime. At them the drastic action they have to take. If them the drastic action they don't take, is just a cycle. We're just going round and round, and our politicians them will claim to say they are intelligent and well educated and thing I am. Me I wonder if or them operate some of the time them coming like the biggest idiot because them are the things one way I expect a different result. Every time them do things the same way, I expect a different result. If you keep on do something the same way each and every time, you cannot get a different result. You're going to end up with the same result. Because if you had 2 and 2 together, don't care how much time you do it, that's still 4 you're going to end up with. Yeah? Still 4 you're going up with. How much years, top of years, them say them about fight gun crime in a Jamaica. Don't care a wish party. Years, top of years, them say them a fight gun crime. And instead I go up the statistic, I go up with more people are dead from gun here. Yeah. So if you want that to change, you have to do something totally different. You have to do things drastically to change things. to get a different result. And I hope, I pray, and hope in my lifetime I will find some people to lead the country willing to go to them extreme, they to take drastic measure to make the country better. I hope in my lifetime, I pray and hope that I live to see that yeah. Because little Jamaica no need for him heavy police out on street with gun. The only reason why heavy police are out on street with gun, you know, no because the amount of illegal gun out there, so them have to carry it to protect them life. So until we get hold of them, they sitting there and get rid of the illegal gun, then we can start reduce our security force and carrying gun. Only make special force carry gun. That mean if there is a operation where them need to go up and say some of that gun get in the country when you clean up as much as you can area of it, then you send out your special force to go deal with that. And those are the action, only those type of action can solve Jamaica problem. If we don't reach them level to take them the action, then it's just a circle, I go round and around and around. Yes, I so blessing to each and every one with their try build a little thing as a family. This channel here, we just launch it. We call it the family channel, where everybody on it who will be posing on it is a blood relative. I try to build something where we can enlighten people, uplift people, empower people. Any way we can assist anybody in from changing their negative mindset and empower them and strengthen them to make themselves a better version of who they are. Then that's what we are aiming and trying to do. So until the next time, bless up each and every one.